course, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 224 pounds, John Morrison.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, John Morrison has made a career thus far of incredible moments in the Royal Rumble match. But nothing more incredible than what we witnessed last night, ladies and gentlemen. I can't describe it. We've got to show you what John Morrison did as part of this matchup.
Oh, this was absolutely amazing. Spider-Man-like from John Morrison. It's been a trending topic for 24 hours. How John Morrison, the master of parkour, was able to pull this feat off is incredible. There are no words for the athleticism of John Morrison, but as you're going to see here, Morrison would have to figure out a way to get back into the ring without his feet touching the floor, and only John Morrison can do this.
It's unbelievable. This is what parkour style, as Josh mentioned, is all about. The ability to use things around you, and sometimes as weapons, sometimes to your aid, and that's what Morrison did. For John Morrison, he becomes the first man to enter this first ever Raw Rumble here tonight. Oh, and how appropriate.
Second participant from Dublin, Ireland, weighing 272 pounds, Sheamus.
Morrison will start things off against Sheamus, who has been a major rival for Morrison here on Monday Night Raw. Sheamus Morrison will start. 5 more men will eventually enter. Who will win the Royal Rumble and have an opportunity at the WWE title? We'll find out live next. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Raw Rumble matchup underway. First 2 men, Sheamus and John Morrison.
7 superstars involved in this matchup. Every 90 seconds, a new superstar will enter the match. You're eliminated when you're thrown over the top rope, and both feet must touch the floor. The last man in the ring will be the winner of the Raw Rumble match, the first one ever.
And the winner, of course, will face WWE Champion The Miz in 3 weeks at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
And the 6 other superstars will be involved in the Elimination Chamber match. The winner of that will go on to face whoever the WWE Champion may be at WrestleMania.
And here's John Morrison going to work on Sheamus. You have to wonder how much last night's Rumble match is taken out of these 2 individuals. John Morrison in that match for a very long time last night. Sheamus in the match for nearly 20 minutes as well. He had a great Royal Rumble before being eliminated by the Viper Randy Orton. John Morrison had been eliminated by CM Punk.
Oh, Sheamus looking to eliminate John Morrison right now.
And look at, if Morrison goes over the top rope and both feet hit the floor, he will be out of this matchup. Oh, still amazed.
And what we've seen from John Morrison, both of Morrison's feet might not touch the floor.
Exactly. Sheamus, the reigning king of the ring winner. Boy, he would love to win here tonight and have an opportunity at The Miz as we await.
This is risky for John Morrison to be up like this. Sheamus,
our 3rd participant in this matchup. Who's it going to be? Oh, Sheamus delivers the Irish curse to John Morrison. Here we go. Joined by John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, last night, John Cena had the 2nd longest time in the Royal Rumble match. At over 34 minutes, John Cena eliminated 7 men, including all members of the new Nexus.
And here we go. John Cena was robbed of winning the Royal Rumble match last night by your buddy The Miz, Cole. This is Cena's 2nd chance.
Well, John Cena, he cost The Miz a match here tonight on Raw, so I don't know what he's complaining about. Fisherman suplex by John Cena, and Cena fired up here tonight on Monday Night Raw. Cena would have an opportunity at The Miz for the WWE title. Here we go. This here tonight. Going for attitude adjustment perhaps on John Morrison. And Morrison landing on his feet. And how many times have you ever seen anybody do that?
Never.
Everybody down here in the Raw Rumble match. First time ever, Morrison back on the attack.
Well, let me ask you, why do you think The Miz last night in the Royal Rumble match came in from out of nowhere and eliminated John Cena?
Because he could.
I have an answer for you. It's because The Miz is afraid of John Cena. John Cena also tweeted that late last night after the Royal Rumble event.
Miz isn't afraid of anybody. You guys are all delusional around here. I think John Cena's afraid of The Miz. That's why John Cena got involved tonight and cost The Miz his match against Edge.
I think The Miz wants nothing to do with John Cena.
And Sheamus in control now as we await entrant number 4 in the Raw Rumble match. And it will be the leader of the new Nexus, CM Punk. The man, ladies and gentlemen, who lasted the longest of anyone in last night's Rumble match. Over 35 minutes, eliminating 7 men with the help of the new Nexus. And Punk not in a good mood tonight after his member Husky Harris was putted in the head by Randy Orton. CM Punk had his team working so well together last night.
But CM Punk doesn't have the new Nexus here tonight, Cole. CM Punk is going to have to do this on his own.
Yeah, but CM Punk's a 3-time world champion. He's proven it in the past. He believes in his ability. He believes in himself.
And it'll certainly be interesting when Randy Orton enters this ring.
CM Punk taking out Cena, now looking to eliminate John Morrison. Punk made his mark as the leader of the new Nexus by putting Cena on the injured reserve list for a couple of weeks. And Sheamus, who's had a long history with John Cena, looking to eliminate him. And look at this over here. Punk in trouble. Morrison in trouble. And Morrison hanging on. And remember, both feet have to hit the floor once you go over the top rope.
And we talked about The Miz costing John Cena his opportunity at WrestleMania. How about Randy Orton being cost his WWE Championship opportunity by CM Punk in the new Nexus? I can't wait for Randy Orton to get out here.
Nobody's been eliminated yet as we await entry number 5.
Who is it?
R-Truth, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's up. And R-Truth has a score to settle with CM Punk, who eliminated him last night in the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, I like that R-Truth is involved in this Royal Rumble match. R-Truth never really had an opportunity last night in the Royal Rumble match because he fell victim to the numbers game of the new Nexus.
Yeah, but R-Truth goes right after his buddy John Cena because it's every man for himself and an opportunity at the WWE title. And look at Truth go. Now, what a night it has been here tonight on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And what a main event. Morrison hanging on again.
Well, you're not going to eliminate John Morrison like that.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
There's
John Morrison and Truth hanging on. High drama. Feet have not hit the floor yet. R-Truth having trouble getting back into the ring, getting tied up. But he did save himself, ladies and gentlemen. Was not eliminated. CM Punk trying to eliminate Morrison. Sheamus back to work on R-Truth. Look at Punk go. Now Sheamus back to Cena. No eliminations yet in this first ever Raw Rumble match here tonight, live on Monday Night Raw.
And a lot of people were impressed last night with Sheamus' outing in the Royal Rumble match.
And look at Cena, Punk in trouble. Come on. Oh, still planting Cena with an DDT. And there you look at right here in front of us. Sheamus trying to dump out R-Truth as we await entry number 6.
Wonder just how hard R-Truth is holding on to that bottom rope trying to survive.
Here's a wasted entrant. Jerry the King Lawler. I mean, come on now. He should be out here doing his job as a commentator.
18 years, Jerry the King Lawler has never had a WrestleMania match. This is King's opportunity to go on to the Elimination Chamber, Cole, and become the WWE Champion.
He's not about to get one here. His dream is about to end real soon. And if this keeps up, it may turn into a nightmare. Jerry the King Lawler riding a wave of adrenaline here, looking to eliminate CM Punk.
Come on, King!
Sheamus with a kidney shot from behind. And Jerry the King Lawler, who's had a run-in with Sheamus in the past. He's going to rue the day he ever got placed into this matchup by the anonymous Raw general manager. I think Jerry the King Lawler's scared to death. Hey, Jerry, your dream's about over. Your dream's about to be a nightmare. As Sheamus looks to eliminate Lawler. Lawler hanging on like an octopus.
I don't know how you can say that Jerry the King Lawler's scared to death, Cole. Jerry Lawler is here to compete. King knows what it's all about to be WWE Champion.
He does? He's never been WWE Champion. That's a stupid comment.
The guy has been here forever. Jerry Lawler knows how important it is to be the WWE Champion.
King is history. Throw him out, Sheamus, as we await the fight for Randy Orton. CM Punk. CM Punk does not want to come face to face with Orton, but he's not eliminated. Punk went underneath the bottom rope to hide under the ring.
Orton's looking for CM Punk.
Randy Orton looking all over for CM Punk. He cannot wait to get his hands on a man who cost him the WWE Championship last night. King trying to stay in this matchup.
And Orton has not officially entered this match either.
as this Raw Rumble match continues. Has Orton got him?
He's got something.
And he does.
Good. Good.
And here he goes. Orton unloaded on CM Punk. The personal vendetta continues for Randy Orton here tonight. And Punk trying to get away. And Randy Orton unloading on everybody that's getting in his path. But see, this is what I can't understand about Randy Orton. And he eliminated Punk.
Good.
And there you go. His emotions got the best of him. Orton's emotions got the best of him. 5 men remain. Who's going to get a WWE title opportunity when we return live? Good, Orton, good. We're back live on Monday Night Raw. 5 men remain in the Raw Rumble matchup. The winner to take on The Miz in 3 weeks at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view for the WWE title. And ladies and gentlemen,
there goes R-Truth.
The R-Truth being worked on by Morrison and King here. Sheamus and John Cena remain as well.
Hanging on for dear life is R-Truth.
Already eliminated in this matchup, Randy Orton and CM Punk. Orton letting his emotions get the best of him here. He eliminated Punk and then was eliminated by R-Truth.
It's very similar to the way that Randy Orton was eliminated from last night's Royal Rumble match, dumping Wade Barrett over the top rope, and then Orton was eliminated by Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, John Cena trying to pick up some steam here. One of these men will be the #1 contender for the WWE title. Last night, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena delivered the attitude adjustment as he wiped out CM Punk and all the members of the New Nexus at the Rumble matchup. Can he do the same here tonight? John Cena, look at it. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. The power of Cena. Is he gonna eliminate
Truth's gone, Truth's gone.
Truth is gone. Morrison is hanging on. Truth has been eliminated. John Morrison is still somehow hanging on to the apron.
But John Cena may have hurt himself.
4 men, ladies and gentlemen, remain in this matchup.
The lower back. Oh, here we go.
John Morrison trying to eliminate John Cena. Can you imagine this? If Morrison could eliminate Cena here, both men on the apron. Something's got to give. 4 men remain. Slugfest. Cena in trouble, teetering. Who's going to hit the floor first? Morrison to the injured back.
Great move there by John Morrison, targeting the lower back of John Cena. Whoa! There goes Sheamus!
Sheamus caught up and still on the apron. What drama here tonight live on Monday Night Raw. Sheamus trying to stay alive.
3 out of the 4 superstars left in this Royal Rumble are on the apron.
Morrison and Sheamus battling. Morrison hanging on to the steel post. And Sheamus managing to get back into the safety of the ring. Cena kick to the chest, but he falls the right way. Back into the ring as Sheamus goes back to work on the King. I should correct myself. Jerry the King. The real King is Sheamus. King of the ring.
And this is before the commercial break, the first eliminations. As Randy Orton would take out CM Punk, Orton didn't turn around quick enough. R-Truth takes advantage and dumps Randy Orton over the top rope.
And look at this, Sheamus and Morrison still going at it right in front of us here. On the apron of the ring. Morrison is in trouble. Sheamus trying to eliminate him.
Remember, Morrison did go over the top rope, so all Sheamus has to do is push Morrison off.
Yeah, easier said than done.
No kidding.
Look at John Morrison fighting to stay in this thing. Great rivalry between these 2 men. Sheamus and Morrison.
And that rivalry's intense.
Morrison, look at that.
Are you kidding me?
You gotta be kidding me. His feet have to touch the floor, ladies and gentlemen. They never did. I think Sheamus thought he eliminated Morrison. He did.
And there he goes.
And Sheamus hanging on. What a match. Sheamus catapulted himself over the top rope. Oh, man, this is unbelievable.
All for an opportunity to challenge for the WWE Championship in 3 weeks.
And John Cena going for the STF. Sheamus can tap all he wants. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You got to eliminate the man over the top rope, and both feet have to touch the floor. What is Morrison going to do here?
Who knows what John Morrison will do next?
Starship Pain, the elbow, I believe, caught Cena. High-risk maneuver by Morrison going to the top rope. Cena caught the brunt of it.
King! Watch out!
And now it's King's.
Gone! No!
No, feet didn't hit the floor. Morrison's feet have to hit the floor, and they didn't. The referee in perfect position.
How do you eliminate John
I
Morrison?
have no idea. It's like Gumby in there. And John Morrison with a flash kick to the skull. Cena's down. Morrison hanging in there. I think these rules should be changed if both hands hit the floor, maybe.
Hey, in this type of environment, John Morrison may be the favorite right now.
Uh-oh, caught. Sheamus, the power of Sheamus. And Morrison still hanging in there.
A half a dozen times, John Morrison is in.
Not this time, pro kick. Thanks for coming. That's how you eliminate John Morrison. And now John Cena. Bam! Attitude adjustment to Sheamus. We're down to 3. Cena, Sheamus, and Lawler.
Sheamus has now been the victim of the STF and the attitude adjustment by John Cena.
Lawler trying to do something here. Jerry Lawler trying to eliminate John Cena. You gotta be kidding me.
This is surreal.
This is surreal. Cena hanging on. The punishment Cena's got through in this matchup here tonight. And King didn't deliver that punishment either. And Sheamus from behind. And now Cena teetering on the apron. And Sheamus hammers away. Cena's in trouble here with an opportunity of a WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
King Sheamus is rocking John Cena.
Right hand after right hand, Cena somehow managing to survive. And now Jerry Lawler.
John's out!
Cena's eliminated. And it's down to Lawler and Sheamus. King, stop crying, King, he's out. Sheamus went for the bro kick.
Sheamus is out!
Cena halved him. You gotta be kidding me. This is a travesty.
WWE Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
King can't believe he did this. I can't either. Nobody here can. What did Lawler say earlier tonight? It's been like 18 years he's been here and he's never been in WrestleMania.
Oh, you adamantly scream that Jerry the King Lawler has never been WWE Champion. King now has that chance in 3
He's
weeks.
not going to WrestleMania. Jerry Lawler is not going to WrestleMania. You know what, King? Sign your autographs. Take your pictures. Pose all you want. You're not going to WrestleMania. It's not going to happen. You're going to be eliminated by The Miz in 3 weeks. Because that's why they call it the Elimination Night. Because you're done, King. You are done.
And there you see the WWE Champion, The Miz. The Miz now knows his fate. Jerry the King Lawler is the #1 contender to the WWE Championship. Congratulations to the King.
You know what this means for that man, The Miz, the WWE Champion? In 3 weeks, The Miz gets the night off. The Miz gets the night off in 3 weeks at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.